Hi guys, and welcome back to Helltaker, the second circle, where last time we paid a little visit to Beelzebub in our fridge. I'm not joking, that's exactly how we visited her. But today, we are gonna start our first official date with Pandemonica. And as I said last video, we're just gonna go down the line, so let's get to it. Pandemonica, what you got for me? Oh man, you really need coffee right now. You walk into the kitchen to make coffee for everyone and see Pandemonica standing by the coffee maker. She looks over at you blearily, barely registering your presence before turning her attention back to the sputtering coffee machine. So, I'm curious, how do you like your coffee? Black, with cream and sugar, or decaf? Good morning? ... Okay. Oh, morning. You peer over the demon's shoulder to see that the jug of coffee is barely a quarter of the way full. The machine itself has come to an almost complete stop. You suspect that, in her half-asleep state, Pandemonica neglected to add enough water to the brew. I was just about to make coffee for everyone. I didn't expect you to be up so early. Define early, though. Are we talking like 6? 7? Hell, somehow 5 in the morning? Early? Huh. I've been up all night. Doing what exactly? Pandemonica, I really think you should. If the next words out of your mouth are "get some sleep," I'm going to break your fingers. Okay. Lips sealed now. You decide to hold your tongue. What kind of coffee did you put in there? Just some store-bought stuff I found in the cabinet. A thought occurs to you and drives you to a cabinet on the other side of the kitchen, where you keep all of your unused appliances. What are you doing? What in the devil is that? Like, hold on, seriously, do you guys know what this is? To me it looks like some kind of lantern. Almost. That's what I'm getting. A coffee grinder? That's a coffee grinder? I've never seen a coffee grinder look like that. You make your way to the pantry and retrieve a bag of roasted coffee beans you bought last week. You pour them into the contraption and set to work grinding them down. Whatever it is you're doing there, it smells astounding. After a while, you finish grinding the beans and you take them over to the coffee maker. You dump out whatever was in the old jug and clean out the machine. Actually, how were you planning to make your coffee? Then, with a fresh filter, you pour in your hand-ground beans and add in the appropriate amount of water to start a fresh brew. Just as it seems likely that Pandemonica is going to gouge out your eyes with her pen for dumping out her coffee, the smell begins to waft throughout the kitchen, immediately calming the demon. I'll admit, I'm not exactly that person who drinks coffee a lot, but it does smell good in the morning. What did you do? When I was a kid, my dad used to grind his own coffee, and when I got older, he gave me his old grinder. That's nice. The other day I decided to pick up a bag of beans from that coffee shop on the corner. I know how much you like that place, so I thought I'd surprise you. dot dot dot. Take Pandemonica to the coffee shop? Sure, why not? I mean, she loves coffee, and I'm sure we could help her pick out new ones for her stock. If you'd like, we could go there tonight, and then you can show me your favorite flavors. It'd be nice to have those around the house as well. That would be nice. Alright, time to go grab some coffee. But not in that way, gentlemen. Not in that way. Well, maybe in the full version, because the developers did say that they were going to add some NSFW content. The two of you decide to skip lunch in anticipation of your date. Seeing as the coffee shop isn't far, you decide to walk. Though the trek down the street is spent in silence, not once does the quiet feel overpowering or awkward. Rather, there is contentment lurking in the silence. Whoa, hold on a sec, guys. That's a really nice patisserie or coffee shop, whatever this place is. But damn, I'm just gonna say again, CG looks high quality, especially for a fan game like this. You arrive at the shop and are assaulted by deep, rich smells. There is a hushed whisper around the place that makes the room feel especially cozy. Pandemonica approaches the counter. As she draws near, the old man behind the counter beams. Probably knows her. There she is, my favorite customer. What can I get you today? I'll take the usual. Coming right up. And for you, sir. Coffee, please. Black. Oh man, just straight up black coffee? Usually I would take mine with just cream. I don't really add sugar because, well, me and my adult palate. A simple fellow. I like that. Here, I'll bring your drinks to the table, so feel free to make yourself at home. You and Pandemonica find a place to sit that's next to the roast coffee display. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Huh. The sunlight actually helps make you look really fascinating, Pandemonica. And, oh man, are those croissants? Oh man, I could go for a croissant right now. As you are making yourselves comfortable in your chairs, the old man sets your drinks down in front of you. You sip from your beverage and nod at the display. So, which ones are your favorites? Well, I'm quite partial to the darker roasts. Anything with a deep, rich flavor is a win, really. Oh man, you know, Sojiro Sakura will really like your critique. But if you're looking for specifics, I quite like that dark chocolate hazelnut there. Huh, I feel like that was something Sojiro taught me when I played Persona 5. So you like flavored coffee? Like chocolate? Who doesn't like chocolate? Huh, I'm with you there, woman. Point taken. What about that one right there? Toasted almond. Yes, I do think that would be a good choice as well. I like a good nutty flavor. Nutty flavor, guys. Nutty flavor. You chuckle at the joke. The two of you pass the next half hour discussing coffee roasts and flavors until your own cups run dry. You were just about to offer a refill when you notice Pandemonica wince as though she just heard a loud noise. All of a sudden, she seems distracted by something. What is it? Oh no, as the unsettling nature returns to her eyes, you rise from her chair. Shall we call it a day? Pandemonica doesn't respond at first. Pandemonica? Oh, yes. Yes, I think that'll be good. Thank you. You gather up your things and make your way to the counter to pay. When you depart, you leave with a couple bags of roast coffee dangling from your arm. For the entire walk back to the house, Pandemonica seems distracted by something, and you think that you'll hear little else from her today. However, when you arrive at the front door, the demon stops and tugs at your sleeve to get your attention. Okay, what is it? Hey, I feel I must thank you again for today. What you did was kind, and I enjoyed the peace and quiet we got to have today. I really needed it, and I'd like it if we could do something like this again sometime. Ho! Success, gentlemen! Success! Yeah, I like that too, I think. Is that her date? Well, what's this? Pandemonica and Taker's affection increased by 1. Huh. Affection. That's something I didn't get last episode. I wonder if this will be fully implemented in the full version. Oh, okay. That was Pandemonica. Huh. I feel like we can get to the next scroll. So, okay, so Pandemonica's down. Surprisingly, faster than I expected. So, how about we move on to lovely Modeus here? One morning, on your way to rouse Lucifer for pancakes, you run into Modeus in the hallway. Good morning, Taker. Good morning, Modeus. Have you seen Lucifer? I believe she's sleeping in this morning. Oh man, the demon queen's sleeping in. Really? Figures. Breakfast is ready, by the way. Oh, good. I'll head down right away. Actually, before you go, I wanted to ask you something. Yes? Invite Modeus to the spa? Oh man, the spa. Huh. You know, considering the spa in different anime, we could probably figure out where this might go. But yeah, I could sure use a spa date right now. You dig around in your back pocket and come up with a little flyer that you had cut out of a magazine. Modeus peers at it in your hand. What's this? I won a contest. A contest? Whatever for? Don't worry about it. What I want to say is that I want a spa trip, and I'd like for you to come with me. A spa trip? Yes, I thought it'd be nice to get out of the house and get spoiled a little, don't you think? Especially during these times right now in the world. ... Well, what does this spa trip entail? Anything you want, really. You look down at the flyer and begin to read some of the I can't say that word. Amenities offered therein. Let's see. They offer massages, manicures, pedicures, sauna access, acupuncture. Wait, acupuncture? At a spa? Out of the corner of your eye, you notice the demon's face reddening with every word. Oh boy, she's thinking thoughts, everyone. Soon her complexion resembles that of a ripe tomato. At this point, you stop and look to her for an answer. I think it should be obvious what it'll be. Well, I don't know what to say. If you don't want to go, I completely understand. Yes. No, I do want to go. It's so... Yes, I'd love to. That's pretty cute. Really cute. Even after accepting, you can see that Modeus' cheeks are still beet red, and she continues to stumble over her words for several more moments before you finally decide to just cut her off. How about we leave after breakfast? Rather than reply, Modeus only manages to nod furiously while hiding her face. You take this as an enthusiastic yes. A short while after breakfast, you and Modeus make your way to the spa. It isn't far, so you arrive in front of an extravagant building that has been stylized to look like a Japanese, guys. It had to be that specific. Japanese bathhouse. As you park the car, you notice Modeus drumming her fingers against her knees anxiously. You watch her fidget in her seat for a while before thinking it best to say something. Is everything alright, girl? Modeus doesn't reply at first. Modeus? Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm okay. It's that this also so much, you know? How do you mean? Well, it's just that I'm a lust demon taker, and as a result, I don't experience the world like you or Justice or Lucy. So for me, this is all very... intimate? Yes. So you see, it's not that I don't want to be here with you. It's just that she's just, a bit sheltered and shy. Oh, please don't make me say it. No, I understand. Look, I am really looking forward to spending time with you, Modeus, but please know that you don't have to force yourself on my behalf. If you're uncomfortable, we can go home. ... So, what's your, final decision? Thank you for saying that, but believe me, I want to be here just as much as you do. It's just that I need a little extra time in these sorts of situations. Well, just let me know if you ever need a moment, okay? It's okay to step away for a breather sometimes. At this moment, Modeus turns to you, anxious and vulnerable. Oh boy. You begin to wonder if maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. But then the demon takes your hand in hers and nods. Oh god, hand-holding, Modeus!
Oh my, how lewd!
Yes. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this, shall we? Yes, let's. You get out of the car and look up at the exquisite building before you. After a moment, you feel Modeus slip her fingers in between yours. Again, lewd. Shocked, you look down at the demon. Modeus looks away from you, her face painted with red-cheeked determination. She squeezes your hand even tighter, and you, realizing just how embarrassing this must be for her, decide to say nothing. And so, hand in hand, the two of you enter the spa. Huh. This looks like a much fancy Japanese spa, if I do say so myself. Inside, you approach the counter. Hello, I'd like to renew these contest tickets. The woman takes the tickets from you and looks them over. Ah, congratulations, sir. Now, if you'll just wait here a moment, I can have someone give you a tour of our facilities. You nod and lead Modeus over to some of the seats. There, the two of you wait in silence until you were approached by another employee. She beckons you to follow her, and the tour begins. As you walk the hallways from one facility to the next, you peer cautiously over at Modeus to see how she's doing. Modeus? That look you're giving me, what is that look? She catches your eye and a smile draws upon her lips. Playfully, she mouths, "Don't stare," and winks before returning her attention back to the tour. And that concludes the overview of our facilities. Now, seeing as your passes can only be redeemed for one of our services today, have you given it any thought as to which one you'd like? Before you can open your mouth to answer, Modeus has already begun to speak. Oh god, what did she choose? I'd like a massage. That could be arranged. We offer both individual and couple massages. Do you have a preference? A couple's massage would be lovely. You glance over at Modeus and see only resolute determination in her heart-shaped eyes. Yes, a couple's massage sounds good. Excellent! If you'll just make your way down to the hall to the waiting room on the left, I'll get everything prepared. The masseuse will fit you when you're ready. Though stunned at this turn of events, you make your way down the hall as instructed. It seems that as soon as you settle into the surprisingly comfortable waiting room chairs, you are whisked away by the masseuse, who leads you into a small room with two tables sat side by side. A couple of towels are shoved into your arms before the woman promptly leaves the room. You and Modeus make eye contact briefly before the demon, wholly in her element now, disrobes entirely without any further prompt and circumstance. Do I have to censor something here? I mean, this whole demo right now is safe for work, but I'm just saying. Modesty hasn't escaped you, however, and so you are quick to avert your gaze before getting undressed as well. Okay, this looks tame enough, right guys? Shortly thereafter, the woman returns and you lay down for your massage. Then, with a dexterity and strength previously unknown to you, the woman sits to work on the muscles of your back and neck, undoing nuts you didn't even know you had. Huh, that actually reminds me, that's exactly what I recently have. Oh man, I could actually go for a massage in those areas of my body right now. With each satisfyingly painful release, you are given a moment to breathe and recoup as the masseuse switches between you and Modeus. Has anyone ever told you that you run a bit warm, dear? Do I? Must be the climate I'm used to. I'm pretty sure it's more than just the climate, Modeus. Oh? Where are you from? Hell. Are you talking about my place or yours? Oh. Undeterred by this revelation, or perhaps thinking it's a joke, the woman proceeds with the massage in relative silence. Eventually, you feel a familiar hand slip into yours one more time. Wait, from the distance you two have? How? Either one of you must have extremely long reach then. But just as you become accustomed to the feeling of your fingers knotted together between the tables, the massage ends. Alright, all done. Already? That's what they all say. But yes, an hour sure does fly by, doesn't it? That was lovely. I'm glad you think so. I hope you come back and see us again. Oh, I think I will. Still lost in bliss, the two of you get dressed and make your way out to the front desk to hand in your vouchers. Then, it's into a car where you sit and bask in a sensation that you can only describe as what the well-needed lump of dough might feel like. All of a sudden, Modeus places a hand on your forearm, drawing your attention. Oh god. You look and are met with a gaze of fiery conviction. Before you can so much as think of something to say, the demon leans in and kisses you swiftly on the cheek. Oh my. Utterly wiping your mind of anything even remotely close to a complete sentence. Thank you. In a daze, you start the car and drive home in silence, your cheek burning with the silhouette of Modeus' lips. The afternoon has waned into evening, coloring the sky a deep and passionate orange. You think it's the most beautiful sunset you've ever seen, but it doesn't even compare to the impression left between your fingers by that demon of lust sitting next to you. You wish you could bottle up this feeling and keep it with you forever. Ugh, man, do a lot of guys ever that went through this route. But then you remember that you don't have to. Wow. Modeus and Taker's affection increased by 1. That was actually a lot sweeter than I thought it was gonna be. I really had some other thought of how this day was gonna go, guys. So that was a nice little spa date. But I think I'll have to call it here, guys. So, a nice little coffee date and spa date with Pandemonica and Modeus, respectively. Those were really, really nice. And I'm pretty sure that if God ever has me finally find my significant other, I'll try and bring her to these kinds of dates. But yeah, so next week, it looks like it's the Cerberus girls. And possibly Melina. So, yeah. But for sure, Cerberus next week. So, if you guys enjoyed me taking on Pandemonica and Modeus, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. And with that said, I'll see you around real soon.